very challenging. The fuel type that's here, it's just it's one of those deals where you can't just put line around it. It's a fuel type that likes to spot, and it's spotting quite a long distance ahead of itself. So it's very challenging trying to get a lot of resources moved to a new area and keep ahead of it and try to get things boxed in.
The older timber that the fire does really well in. It's very hard to control just because there's so many down logs, and then the old growth timber really supports the fire's growth. So it makes an odd shape to the fire too. You guys probably saw the map. It's this really weird amoeba, and that's because the fire is just following what the land allows it to do. The fire was up above the road here, and it didn't burn the vegetation along the road, but it spotted over the road and continued burning on the other side. And it just shows you how difficult it is to stop, because you see how wide this road is. It looks like a good control line and a barrier for the fire to run into. But with this kind of fuel type with the bigger trees, once they catch on fire, they can throw spot fires out in front of themselves very far. Dirty, smoky, hot, bugs biting you, really hard work.
This fuel type, what it takes is direct line. It's the best way to fight fire in this type of fuel. You got to get as close to the fire line as you can and use as much water as you can. Indirect line is great, but it doesn't stop the fire. We have to be close on the fire's edge to stop that. Otherwise, your fire will keep spreading and it'll torch out a tree, and each time those trees torch out, they throw embers up, and there's a good chance that's going to start another spot fire, and it'll keep leapfrogging, and pretty soon your fire's all the way out to here, and that's what happens. So what we're trying to do now is get these lines tighter and get personnel down there to spray water to keep it from spotting and spreading.
Tractor type vehicle, and then it has a pump on the back of it, drive in that road to wherever the crews are working and supply them with a lot of water. It also has the capability to push line or push trees over with his bucket. That's some fire above the road there, so they're looping that with the dozer, but then the humans need to get in there and take out all that vegetation along the line so it doesn't jump across. So the hot shots, you can see that there's a dozer line going down that big open spot right there. So they're trying to make this connection in between the two crews to stop the fire from moving any further down. You can see all these logs that were brought out and all the brush. It was all brought from down over that hill by people. And so to cut that material by hand with a chainsaw and then bring it up over the road and put it on this side is a very burly task. To get to it, we had to cut trails to get to the fire because it's so thick that the firefighters can't get through that stuff very easily to haul in all their chainsaws and pumps and tools to put out the fire. So
On this side down here, we have a hand line going straight down the hill along the black edge. They're working on mopping that up with the tender, pretty much down to the very tip of this finger here, I'm all the way over towards that smoke there.
Air resources are key to our success in